Hello, beautiful souls. My name is London from thislondonbridges, and I am so happy to be reading today. Today's reading is going to be all about upcoming energies for April 2021. We're going to look at messages to uplift and inspire so that we can be in our highest selves throughout this month. Using the power of your intuition, you can choose pile number 1, 2, 3, or any combination of the above. The timestamps will be in the comments and the description box below, so you can go straight to your reading or readings. If you'd like to send some love to this channel, you can do that like, comment, subscribe, dance. When you're ready, let's dive in. Hello to those of you that chose pile number 1. Let's go ahead and dive into your reading for April 2021. Starting off for you, pile number 1 in April, we have the 10 of chalices. Okay, beautiful. So 10 is completion. In the chalices, this is about a lot of emotional fulfillment that is coming for you this month. You're feeling really connected to yourself and the others that you choose to connect with. You're feeling very loved, again, both from yourself and others. You're feeling connected to the universe. You're feeling in alignment with your emotions. You let yourself feel, but you don't let your emotions rule you this month, right? Taking time to notice the beauties around you. You are literally getting down there and smelling the flowers. You're taking the time to get outside. You see this castle in the background. You're feeling very secure in your home. You might feel inspired to do projects around your home to make it feel even more like crafted the way that you want. Possibly like getting plants or reorganizing, doing some spring cleaning, that kind of thing. Pile number 1, this is such beautiful energy. You're feeling really content. You're feeling like in this lasting love kind of place. It might speak to partnership and the magic within that. You're feeling like this is a new chapter. You're choosing joy. You're choosing alignment. You've learned a lot in this last year, in these last cycles, and you're ready to shift and to embody what you've learned. You know that you're worthy of this feeling of harmony, this happiness, this joy. You're feeling at comfort in your body, in your home, in your connections. Really, really magic. Then you have the Ace of Coins. So you're beginning something new. You have this bright idea for something that involves the earthly realms. This could be a brand new idea, or it could be an idea that has been on your heart and your brain for a while, and you're taking more action to realize it. Whatever it is, it's going to be very fruitful. Eventually, it can be a very lucrative career or income stream, although right now it is in its beginning phases. This can also speak to literally planting seeds, right? Many of us are in spring. It's time to start planting our seeds so that later we can harvest. This is about trusting the growth process and the unfolding process. We might not be able to see the seed rooting in the soil, but we can trust that it's happening. We know that that fruit is coming. Those flowers are going to bloom. For you, pile number 1, this is the energy of focus, which is such a beautiful place to be because what we focus on grows. So you're really putting your focus on what you want to grow. I see you focusing on bringing in new prosperity for you and your family, your loved ones. You see this universal hand gifting you this idea, this large coin. So know that you're supported in this idea. It might just feel like it comes out of nowhere. Maybe you're walking, you're showering, and you just get this idea. Write it down or take an audio note. Don't let it slip you by, and then don't let it slip by you, and then start taking aligned action. It might even show up in a dream for you, this idea. This could also be a slight pivot. Maybe you've had an idea for a while that you're starting to build, and then you get an idea of how to pivot it that might end up being more financially successful for you. This speaks to you having enough. Yes, you're trying to build more and you are planting seeds, but also being in gratitude for the seeds that have already harvested, the things that you have manifested, your power to co-create with the universe. Pile number 1, be open to receive these blessings in April. They are coming in for you. Then we have the 9 of chalices. Wow. Pile number 1. Soak in this magic. The cards are saying, the universe is saying, you are supported. You are more than enough. You are so worthy of your wishes and they are coming for you. This is the card of wish fulfillment. With the 9 and the 10 of cups, you are sitting in a really beautiful energetic space this month. And not only sitting through it, but you're dancing through it, right? You can see that this character is moving joyfully through life. This might be a great time to write down some goals, desires, wishes, intentions, and dreams. Let yourself dream bigger than you are currently doing right now. You are so supported. Why not call in more? If you're dreaming, why not let your dreams be as big and as juicy as you want them to be? The action that you need to take, number 1, is to believe. Believe, 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 and then keep taking these aligned action dance steps towards where you want to be. You don't have to do it all in a day. It might not all happen all in April 2021, but use this month as a canvas and keep painting those brush strokes of what it is that you want to create. You can see the full moon imagery behind her dancing. That might be an indicator of time. Maybe something is coming in for you. One of your wishes is being fulfilled around the full moon of April. This speaks to feeling really confident in your body, really confident in your career, really loved, really energized, joyous, playful, fun, in the flow of life, right? We all want to feel good. We all have different desires and dreams, but at the heart of it, we all want to feel good. And I can see that you're going to be feeling really good in April, and you're going to have this focus to just keep calling that in. Okay, pile number 1. You also have the 4 of chalices. So much water this month for you. I have to say it. Remember to stay hydrated. That's something that I'm working on myself. That is a great way that you can support all of this cup energy this month. With the 4 of chalices, you might feel the need to withdraw a little bit. Maybe there are old communities, connections that haven't been feeling good for a while now, and you're starting to withdraw as you build what it is that your heart really desires. This speaks to needing quiet time. Definitely lean into your meditative practices daily if you can. It doesn't have to be a long while, but meditation is so powerful. I know some people don't like to hear that, and that's valid if it really doesn't resonate with you, but also remember that there are different ways to make meditation accessible. It's not about just quieting the mind. It's about bringing awareness to the moment. So maybe yoga is a meditative practice for you. Maybe walking your dog and noticing the trees is a meditative practice for you. Potentially getting into maybe singing along with some of your favorite songs and moving energy in that way is a meditative practice for you, and like really harnessing your breath through song. Juggling can be a meditative practice. Cooking can be a meditative practice. Trying to bring as much mindfulness in as we can this month to really honor and support that focus of the canvas that we are creating, this new life, this new chapter, this new sense of worthiness of what it is that we desire. So with the 4 of Cups, it's not saying just sit alone in meditation. Obviously, if you want a new job, right, you're going to have to put an application for it. But definitely working with that balance of internal and external. Internal meditative practices, caring for your spirit, your soul, and external, taking those aligned action dance steps. This is so stunning. My heart is just like overfilling with happiness for you, pile number 1. We also have Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Yeah, so that definitely ties in with the meditative practices. Doing cosmic meditations. Within this imagery, the stars are going to be really healing for you if you can look at them, get out and to see the night sky, but also really feeling that connection to Earth. So working with your plants, maybe you have house plants, maybe you have access to a garden, or just noticing the plants around you. Grounding, doing the practice of putting your feet on the earth and realigning your electromagnetic field in that way. It is so simple. Some of the things that are most powerful are so simple. I think this is you feeling really connected between your spirit and your body this month. So also potentially movement practices, feeling really embodied and connected to your earthly vessel, your body, right? So whatever that is for you, but do it for pleasure, not product. If that makes sense. So if you really enjoy running, awesome. If you hate running, I would not suggest doing that, right? Like find something that feels good. Maybe you can swim, maybe you can hula hoop, maybe you can take an online Zumba class. Like the possibilities are so wide. Taking time to honor both your spirit, your brain, and your body this month is going to help you in creating these wishes coming true, this new project, creative project, potential business, and this just new chapter of worthiness in your life. Pile number 1. So these are the messages that I have for you for April 2021. I hope they resonate. If they do, you can do that like, comment, subscribe dance. I am sending you so much love, and I am excited to connect with you soon. Hello to those of you that chose pile number 2. Let's dive in and see what messages we have for April 2021. Starting off, you have the Hermit. So in April 2021, it's going to be really important to honor your need for solitude, whether you identify as an introvert, an extrovert, somewhere in between. Taking moments where you can to really be with yourself and really intentionally be with yourself. So not just scrolling on Instagram, because that's probably not the recharge that your soul is craving. Things that feel really nourishing. You have the light within you, you have the knowledge, and you're taking the time this month to really connect with that. You might be at a crossroads of where to go next. And so giving yourself the space to connect with your intuition, your deep knowing, to guide you through this month and what is next unfolding. I see you really honoring your inner guidance this month, pile number 2. I see you feeling really connected to your personal power. You're on a mission to seek your truth. You're living authentically more and more and more. This is about like that inner balance. This might indicate a big shift in perspective this month for you. Potentially some journaling prompts could be very useful if you're not typically into journaling, or if you feel like I'm just writing the same things, I'm not getting where I need to go with this. Looking up some prompts or questions to ask yourself and then writing out the responses might give you more clarity and insight that you are looking for. All right, then you have the Chariot. So more major arcana energy. This is going to be a big month for you, pile number 2. With the Chariot, it's interesting kind of balance with the Hermit. The Chariot is about moving forward. There's nothing that can stop you. When you know where you want to go, right? So you might need to have those Hermit moments to really connect and align with what is the path that you want to take next, that crossroads, finding that light. There might be some big change coming from you, maybe shifting some social circles, some things with your career and finances, etc. Or just the way that you move through your life. But when you know where you want to go, you're feeling determined, you're transforming yourself, you're bringing your dreams to fruition, you have this path and you are guided by your intuition or by the Hermit, you know what's next, right? So pile number 2, this speaks to resolving the conflicts in your mind, that fear state of being, that frequency, and really moving ahead with belief and trust and knowing. This speaks to victory on the way, success on the way. You are on the right path. Whatever path you choose, you connect to through that Hermit energy, you're going to be moving forward with this focus, this ambition, and it will be the right path for you. So don't worry so much about which direction. If it's heart-driven, it will be correct. And know that you can always have more Chariot moments and more Hermit moments in the future if for some reason you need to realign and shift the path forward. Know that magic is coming. Wow. Okay, I'm feeling so excited. I love this combination of this Hermit and the Chariot. You're taking time to introspect and you're taking creative, passionate action to make these dreams, this life that you desire, your reality. Then you have the 6 of Cups. This can speak to different energies depending on where we're coming from. I see it meaning a lot of just joy for you this month. Joy is the main theme I'm getting for you with the 6 of Cups in April 2021. Some of the other branches of this card, it might speak to cutting ties. And that would tie in again with that Hermit and then the Chariot of choosing a new path, right? And then going at it with your full heart. There might be some element of like flirtation this month. Maybe you're just feeling in that spring energy, feeling yourself, feeling really good, and other people are noticing that. This can be recalling things that we love to do in childhood. There's a sense of like nostalgia in this card, but it's not about getting stuck in the past. It's remembering the beauty of the past and knowing that we can have that again and that and more. It might mean picking up a hobby that you have put down for years and years and years. I know in my personal life, I just started rollerblading and I haven't done that since I was in elementary school, and it's been so fun. I see this as a really beautiful time for you. I see you feeling really content, really happy. This can also speak to healing. You're just feeling better and better and better. I see you being really kind to yourself, really kind to others, and just overall feeling joyful and harmonious in April 2021. You also have the Wheel of Fate or the Wheel of Fortune. My goodness, 3 major arcanas out of a 4-card spread for you this month. This is huge. This is a big shift. With Aries season just starting, I believe on March 20th or 21st. March 20th. That was the beginning of the new astrological year. So in April, we're in that first month energy. We're still in Aries season. We're still in this beginning, new fiery place. It's like the fresh start of that past year. Maybe these last 3 months of 2021 have kind of felt in a similar energetic space as 2020. Now we're in something different. This is the chance that we've gotten to like really integrate the messages and now choose something different. So things are feeling new, fresh, exciting. There's lots of possibilities. With this Wheel of Fate, it can speak to fortune. It can speak to abundance coming in, new jobs, new possibilities, new options. This is a reminder that that wheel keeps turning, the spiral keeps spinning, right? The cycles keep moving, and life moves on. So if you're having to let something go in that hermit phase to create new paths with the Chariot, to feel better with the Six of Cups, it's okay to let it go. Know that something better is coming for you. Life continues to move on. I can see you really growing and advancing during this time. Right? This is a time of blooming for you, pile number 2. Trust that this new phase is for your highest good. You're bringing in more fortune, you're bringing in more self-love, you're bringing in more joy, connection, and overall just feeling really aligned with yourself, really authentic and in your power. You also have Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Beautiful. So coming home to your inner earth through that hermit energy, trusting that the transitions that you're making are for your highest good and probably for the greatest good of all. When you are in your power, you're empowering others as well. So universe, source, spirit, whatever you connect with, is reminding you. So universe, source, spirit, whatever words you connect with most, they're reminding you that you will survive. You've survived everything so far. And you have the power, the ability, the strength, so much major arcana supporting you to make new solutions and new beginnings in this April 2021. This is a stunning reading. I am so excited for you, pile number 2. If this reading resonated, you can do that like, comment, subscribe dance to send some positive energy to this channel. I am sending you so much love, and I am excited to connect with you soon. Hello to all those that chose pile number 3. Let's go ahead and dive in to see what messages we have for you for April 2021. Shifty. All right, we'll take it. Starting off, we have the Devil card. So this can be interpreted in many different ways depending on the energy that you're coming from. To me, it seems like an opportunity to really dive in and reassess what has been working, what was working, and what is no longer working. This can be taking time to dive into shadow work. This could potentially be a very healing time for you. We have the opportunity to dive in and dig deep into things like our thought patterns, noticing the way that we think, the way that we create, the way that we manifest. This can be a chance to really look at what's been holding you back from your own personal growth, and choose to confront that and shift it if you so see fit. This can be a reality check. Maybe you are now clear that something is not working. Right? It was probably working at a time, it was probably serving a good, but just like this snake, we shed our skin, and sometimes we grow out of places or habits or patterns, and we need to find new ones. This might be a time to really check in with the things that you identify as like your vices, and if it's time to release them, to lean into your passions instead. This is a chance to break free of your self-imposed limitations, of the beliefs that have been holding you back. This is a chance to really create this like limitless sense of possibility for yourself. This transformation might not be all sunshine and rainbows, but it can get you there. It can get you to the place of appreciating the rain and the sun. For many of us, this could speak to like our people-pleasing tendencies, and remembering that by pleasing ourselves and living in alignment of the life that, living in alignment with ourselves, our souls, creating the life that we desire, we ultimately will be helping so many other people as well. Let's see what else we have for you, pile number 3. Right, so we also have the Lovers. This can speak to literal love. Maybe you're feeling really connected in a relationship this month. Often though, it speaks to making a choice, which really does tie into that last card. Having clarity this month of what is working, what is not working, and deciding, and hopefully deciding that we deserve better, right? That it is time for that next chapter, that next step, that next phase. whatever it is for you. It doesn't mean you have to uproot your whole life, unless, you know, that's calling, but making aligned choices. How you move through the world, how you feed yourself, how you think, how you wake up, and what are your morning practices, how you interact with social media, how you choose to, you know, create an income for yourself, that kind of thing. As you're making this choice, as these possibilities are coming up for you, stay curious, stay connected to your joy, and stay connected to your true alignment, right? Take this time to notice the beauty within and around you. Take this time to call in healthy connections, whether that's love connections, connection with yourself, definitely, because that expands to all of our other connections. Connections within work and projects, really calling in that what serves us the best. This card can speak to a balance of our energies, often termed like the divine masculine and the divine feminine and the divine other, right? So regardless of gender identity, it's about balancing that strength and softness, that time of rest and that time of creation. This is a crossroads card and a crossroads time for you. Pile number 3. This is a chance this month to really create a new start, to change directions. You can go right, you can go left, you can go forward, you can take a U-turn, you can go zigzag, you can go wherever you want to go. You don't have to stay on the course that you have been moving, right? Just because it's known, just because maybe even the discomfort feels safe, right? Sometimes things that aren't serving us feel like they're serving us because we know them. You are protected to make a new choice. And you have the strength to choose something that serves you better. We also have the 6 of coins for you, or the 6 of pentacles. So this is really awesome. This speaks to having enough, right? You are going to be provided for in April 2021. Your needs will be met. You'll also have the ability to enjoy life's sweet luxuries like the sweet berries and the flowers around you. This has a really kind energy to it, and your kindness will be rewarded in April 2021, pile number 3. This can speak of volunteering, donating to charitable causes that really light you up. This can be maybe helping a family member or a friend if they need it. I can see you're feeling really balanced, feeling secure in your financial well-being this month. Keep leaning into the energy of gratitude to keep that abundance flowing. This is, again, with that balance energy, you're balancing receiving and giving, right? Things are really flowing energetically and abundantly for you in April 2021. Overall, with your choices for your higher good, you're also impacting the higher good of the collective. And that's really beautiful. You also have the 4 of Wands. Wow. The beginning of the month involves some introspection, some alignment work, some transformation, right? And transmutation. You are calling in so much security, abundance, joy by doing this internal work, right? So the 4 of Wands is about harmony and celebration. It is success. It is victory. It can speak to being in union with yourself and therefore being in union with others. It's got this like kind of party, celebratory feeling. Maybe you are celebrating something this month. It could be a birthday. It could be an anniversary. It could be celebrating the beginning of this new chapter, right? This new anniversary that you start for yourself. Maybe it's like the beginning of a sobriety journey, or the beginning of moving your body with love and compassion instead of moving your body to change your body, that kind of thing. So really celebrating the work that you've done internally and externally. This is a homecoming. So feeling at home in your body, feeling really good in your physical space, and your job, just feeling more and more like yourself in all parts of your life. This is an extremely positive card. There's this sense of just like joy, dancing, happy, laughter, play, soaking up the sunlight, feeling like you have enough, right? They've got this beautiful castle in the background. This home is provided for. And you're feeling really passionate and like you can create anything. So this is a turning point month for you, pile number 3. This is the chance to choose. You can either reread the same story or start a new book, right? And with that choice, I do think that there's a lot of positive things coming in for you if you decide that you are worthy of it, if you decide that you've had enough of whatever is not serving, if you decide that it's time to make aligned change. We also have for you breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. I'm going to read from the book on this one. This is a new, beautiful deck, the Star Seed Oracle. And I think that the book is going to have some insight for us. So here we have, when we rely only on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You are being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender to the greater will that the universe has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little, you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. I am willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear universe, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. I think that's such a beautiful way to support this transformation that you're going through, right? Remember that you don't have to do it all alone. This transformation is huge. It could be a life-changing month for you, and it's not about just your will or your motivation to get it done, right? So use your meditation practices, pray if you pray, use your breath practices or your movement practices. Do what you can to feel really connected and supported with this universal love. Because it's not just you creating this new life. This is guided. This is meant for you. You are ready to receive more than you have before. The universe wants to help you. If you choose, if you believe, you can surrender and receive. So that is the message that I have for you, pile number 3 for April 2021. If this reading resonates, you can do that like, comment, subscribe dance. I am sending you so much love, and I will connect with you soon.